Hey everyone, it's Ashley and I'm making a video today all about when you are your own business owner and your own boss, who do you call for a sick day? Stay healthy out there, folks, and let's get into today's video. First and foremost though, if you're new to my channel, my name is Ashley. I'm a serial entrepreneur and I like to make businesses and thankfully start them, keep them going, and then watch them prosper. This latest endeavor that I've been taking you guys along with me on is this Upside Goods candle making journey. And I just love it so much. I'm still like in the thick of like dating my business. While marketing and business acumen has always been my wheelhouse, it's been really interesting pulling away from service-based businesses into product-based businesses because they literally are just like Aladdin magic carpet ride, a whole new world. And that's what this channel has been devoted to. And specifically today's video is going to be devoted to a little like kumbaya here with one another. And I'm fresh off the heels of COVID. It dodged me for as long as I possibly could make it. So I'm about 2 years in. I hadn't had it yet. Hope I don't have it again because it was awful. It's everything that you ever thought that it might be, just terrible. I was really hoping I was one of those people that was asymptomatic with it, and that just simply was not the case. That notion just laughed in my face, actually. I'm not here to talk to you about COVID. I'm not here to talk to you about any of that stuff. I have always been open and transparent about everything within my business. And even before COVID happened, I was really finding that I was having some physical struggles with my body in the sense of migraines. I've unfortunately been no stranger to them for most of my life. Since the age of 7 is probably the earliest I could remember getting a migraine. I get them where they're ocular, and no, this is not like a WebMD or me telling you or diagnosing you or anything. It's just me adding context to the fact of today's topic, which is how do you be your own boss, meet your deadlines, do all of the things. Let's say you don't have help, or maybe you do have minimal part-time help. How do you juggle all of it and still take care of yourself with sick days? I mean, if you actually know the answer to that question, I would really love to just like be indulged upon what you have figured out with that. But I wanted to share a few things with you guys that I found like were really helpful for me to kind of reduce my anxiety. It was still very much there. I very much like had a lot of just sleepless, restless nights and days. But the context of this is that the last few months, my migraines have come back with a vengeance. Very all over the place. Obviously, they are triggered by scent. They're triggered by stress. They're triggered by diet, hormonal, all of the things. And it's just been such a frustrating point of my journey with this business because obviously I want to go, go, go. If I make a plan, I want to stick to the plan. I want to be able to like really do all of the things that are set for me in a day because I'm already having a hard enough time keeping up with that to-do list as it is when I'm completely healthy. There's been things that I have really had to take a step back from over the last couple of months, especially with these migraines, because I don't really know at what point one's gonna strike and where I'm gonna be, what I'm gonna be doing, all the things. So there's a whole anxiety arena around that. But now then I had this complete setback of getting COVID, and I was out of the office for I think a solid 10 days. And then even the days after that, I would be in the office, but I could only come in for maybe like an hour or two because my level of exhaustion was just like unmatched. I couldn't do it. And you could probably even hear in my voice right now because I do sound like I'm underwater. I sound like a dude. I sound like all the things. I feel like I have earmuffs on. I'm headed into my 3rd week since like I tested positive for COVID, and I'm now like just starting to like get my groove back, but I'm still struggling in a lot of ways and also still battling these migraines that I've been dealing with. So obviously there's something that I want to share about this that's like really important, and my anxiety was almost as bad as the symptoms that I was having with these regards in itself. And so I really realize now, like now that I'm back in the studio space and now that I'm getting things done, I'm looking back and I'm like, man, I wish I would have like taken that energy and taken that headspace and really focused on helping myself get better. And two things that I specifically did when I was out sick that I feel like helped alleviate pressure for me. I obviously had orders still coming in, and I obviously still had wholesale orders coming in. So in my mind, I'm just in this constant loop and playback of like, okay, don't forget about that order. The minute that you can do this, go and fulfill that order, and don't do this and don't do that, and blah, 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 because everyone's going to think that you're like just a slob and not getting your work done. And that's absolutely not the case. But even more so, things that I wish I would have done sooner. One, I wish I would have gone to social media and let people know that I was simply out. In my mind, I was thinking that that was absolutely going to hurt my sales. It didn't change my sales at all. I mean, maybe they were a bit slower, but I also wasn't like pushing product or sending emails or doing things to kind of like that I would normally be doing to really promote the business and to promote like top of mind call to action stuff. So I just went on social media and I said, you guys, like COVID finally got me. And really it was nice because a lot of other small business owners, people in my local area, or just customers were like, hey, are you doing okay? Like, take care of yourself. Like, and really honestly just gave me like a lot of helpful hints and tips and tricks and things like that. Not tricks. There's no trick of getting out of it. But everyone was really gracious and understanding. And I feel like that just kind of took a level of the anxiety like off. It was still there because that's just the world I live in. That was something that was really nice. And I'm not saying like go online and air your dirty laundry, especially like if you're not an active participant of social media. It would be weird if like you haven't posted or said anything in a year and then you went on and you're like, hey guys, I've got COVID. Just so you know, like, I think that would probably not be the platform to do it. I'm really active on it. And so it worked for me. And it was just a way for me to tell people like, hey, if you've already ordered from us before and you're used to getting your products and orders shipped pretty quickly, bear with me. It's taken a second. And then as a second step to that, what I did is I reached out to all of my wholesale accounts that had orders or that were thinking of placing orders to let them know that, you know, this is now updated timelines and expectations. And that made me feel so much better because there is nothing worse than a business like trusting my business and my timelines and my like projections to make their decisions based off of, and me like messing all that up. I just did not want that on my head when I laid my pillow at night. So those are two things that I feel like really, really helped me and made a huge difference. And my whole point and PSA on this is like full transparency to a level in which you're comfortable with when you have to be out sick. It's just really important. And I think that that's a safe route to go in this era of like sharing as much of our laundry as we possibly need to. And the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that if you are a registered small business in your state, see if they offer paid sick days, because I know the state of New Mexico does that, and they offer like certain hours of bereavement where you actually can be compensated for your days off. I have no idea how it works in each individual state. I actually don't even know how it works specifically in New Mexico because I haven't filed for those days yet, but it's something that I really wanted to share with you guys. And a little helpful tip for you. You guys, my name is Ashley. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you ever need anything that's candle related, business related, marketing related, that's a question relating to one of the comments or relating to one of the videos that I've made, put it in the comments below. I will get back to you. Of course, I have 30 for 30, $30, 30 minutes. You know where to find me, everything down below. And if you guys haven't yet subscribed, I would absolutely love that. Of course, that's a given. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.